Yay. Yay. Oh, cool. I'm streaming. Hello. Um, yeah, so my setup today, I forgot my webcam that was on the long USB cord thing. I don't know where my external webcam is. So I'm just using the one on my laptop today. But yeah, I haven't streamed since that last time I streamed ages ago. I'm just doing a tiny painting today. See, how do I see if people are commenting? See, how do I see if people are... That's an echo. Yeah, so, yeah, there is a chat and 0 people watching, but that's fine. Someone at an art show said I should stream more, and so I said, okay, I'll do a stream this Wednesday. So I'm doing a stream, and it's Wednesday. And yeah, I'm gonna try to maybe do this more regularly, but maybe I won't, who knows. I spent money on expensive brushes. They're already gross and hardened, which is nasty. Not sure what creature I'm gonna paint today, but if anyone has any suggestions, you can type them. I'm thinking it'd be fun just to do a big fat bird, maybe. Yeah, like a fat bird creature. So I'm gonna start off with a bit of yellow. I enlarged the camera view because it's I got a tinier canvas. That's still visible, yeah. It's just I'll make it bigger again. Yay! Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna do a dumb fat bird. And that is today's creature. So we're gonna start with a little beak, maybe. I should do a smaller brush. This one's a bit too big. I think oh yeah, creator dashboard. That's what it. Oh, is that how I see the chats? That is how I see the chat. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I got Twitch figured out now. Beautiful. So back to the bird. Okay. Gonna do his little beak there. I think, I was gonna just do an unhealthily fat bird. I think it'd be cute if he was like kind of happy. I like his little head feathers. Those are always fun and cute. Doing a big head. Then I think I'll do a big heavy bird body. I'll do tiny wings. That's funny. I'll have his wings out like he's saying hello. I'll give him French fries. Because French fries are what makes you fat, not cheeseburgers. Huh. Oh yeah, one viewer. I think that one viewer might just be me. But if you are out there watching, thank you for tuning in. I'm happy to entertain you on this lovely Wednesday. I'll do I think when the eyes are closer to snout level, that makes it look even more unhealthy. So I'll do that because that's funny. And I think I'll do his little fat bird beak yellow too, because yellow is a funny color. Yeah, this is positioned really weird. I wish I had that other camera, but I'm a very disorganized man. Maybe you should have some tail feathers sticking out the back. Maybe like some big regal feathers. That could be cool. Yeah, I like that. Some plumage. Maybe no French fries. Maybe just do a weird fat bird. Yeah, just make them colorful and cool. I think that's cool, because I just want to make something neat. Okay. Back to the bigger brush. Let's grab a paper towel here. What color? I do teal for the backgrounds of a lot of paintings, and I have a lot of teal. I'm thinking of doing teal. It's a pretty safe color, but I could do something different too. So I got magenta. So maybe let's try magenta. Yay! Magenta has been ejected from the magenta tube. I got my my white here, Winsor & Newton Galleria acrylic. I'm just kind of doing a bolder color for the background because I don't know, I want this to be a bit of a bolder painting. I think I'll paint a lot of creatures as just like really fat, unhealthy, and slow and dumb. So that's kind of how I view myself. But today I'm feeling more like a lively plumage-filled bird, a little bit. Maybe that's it. So I'm doing fancy bird. Yeah, magenta background is gonna be cool. Yeah, one viewer. He was enjoying the stream. Thank you, viewer. Where did oh, there it is. Let me get a little bit more magenta. Let's get this out of there. Gorgeous. Boom. Do you even remember that channel Epic Mealtime on YouTube? That was they went downhill. I was really into them in like 9th grade. I'd have weird depressive episodes where I'd watch them in the bathtub and cry. It was my proudest moment. That was a time. Oh wow, I'm up to 2 viewers. 2 people just heard me say that. Well, that was 2 people more than I hoped. But it's okay, you guys are here for the fun. Yeah, I'm painting a chubby, plumagey bird. He's gonna be gorgeous. Doing that fun magenta background. I think I'm gonna take that white. Kind of do a bit of a little thing around him, you know, make him pop. I'm gonna try to make his tail feathers not go off the side of the painting, because realistically, if a bird was sitting, you know, his tail feathers would be behind him. They wouldn't even be sticking out like that. But it's fun to exaggerate stuff for a painting. But I'm gonna, you know, try to tighten him up a bit. Yeah, and I was thinking of doing teal for the background earlier. I could just do teal for his body. That'd be cool. Yeah, and I'm just going kind of just fading him in. I think Bob Ross, his show would be so much crazier if he was just a fiendish crackhead. Like if he was just up there painting really, really fast, just shit that no one could understand and grinding his teeth. That would kick his painting up a notch. If in between with the palette he held it up and he was just like, okay guys, we got the burnt sienna down now, a little bit of raw umber. I'm gonna do a line of coke off of this palette, and we're just gonna mix it with the burnt umber and put it on the painting for some fun for later. That'd be just wild. It's good Bob Ross wasn't a crackhead though. That is a strange line of dialogue. Yeah, this is a intense background. I'm getting more magenta back in to kind of clean them up. But I don't want to linger too long on the background. Sometimes I'll just let it be messy, because messy's a bit fun. So I was gonna use, let's see, yeah, I think I'll use Payne's Gray, kind of darken up the background. So I got my very used bottle of Payne's Gray. Squirt a little bit out, just dab a bit. And Payne's Gray, it's nice because it's not exactly black, it's not exactly blue. It's not just gray either. It's like a very bluish gray, and you mix with colors, and it doesn't like just overpower the color. It's a really nice just accent to it. Kind of just gives it a darker shade without making it look like shit. Sometimes if you add black to a color, it's just gonna look grimy. There you go, and I think later I'll do like some little gold swirls or accents or something. I think that'd be a nice touch to this painting. Ooh, one viewer, oh no! They didn't like the crackhead Bob Ross idea. That's okay. Since that viewer is gone and it's back to being just us, I think I'm gonna use this opportunity soon to use a hairdryer to dry off the background and make it so it's easier to paint the rest of this painting. So I got my hairdryer here, pardon the noise. Are you guys ready? In 3, 2, 1. That's it. Okay, I apologize for the volume. I know it's kind of loud, but thank you for bearing with me. Yeah, 15 minutes in, we already got the background, so that's good. So I'm gonna see, I think for his body, I'm gonna do a little bit of the blue. I'm gonna start by doing the areas I want shaded, just kind of the primary blue. So I'll do under his funny little neck feathers. Under his beak. A little bit of plumaging going on there, yeah. Behind that tail. Different little areas. And I think I might colorify, you know, make his head feathers different colors later. But for now they're just I've just got blue on them. So I got that out. Got a little bit of teal. Gonna be mixing that in with teal. That's good, that's nice. It's nice when the color gets just a little bit messy. I don't want it to be too clean, you know. I like a little bit of sloppiness when I'm working with the paint, because I like to just all blend together a bit. You know, makes for like a nicer, I don't know, transition or something. You know, it makes all the paint just seem like it's one object. It's not like it's a bunch of separate strokes. Then when you want to make it a bunch of separate strokes, you make sure it's dry and then you get them on there. Some nice opaque paint and it's good. But here, I'm just trying to blend that teal into that primary blue back there. Dip it in that fresh teal. Boom. Thank you to the one viewer who is watching. I appreciate you. I'm imagining you are a real person and not just a glitch with Twitch. But if you are, that's still okay. You're real to me. And that's what's important. Yeah, I didn't really advertise this anyway, so it's fine. Woo! There he goes. Got that teal bird. I still got that primary blue on the palette, so let's gotta work with that. Gotta get a little bit of the teal off. I want these strokes to be a bit more obvious, but still kind of blended in. There we go. That's looking like a bird creature. He's looking fun. So I'm gonna want his belly to stand out. So let's see how first I'm gonna use a little bit of this white. Stab it out. Oh, we're back to 2 viewers. Hello. I'm very happy. It's either 2 viewers or myself and 1 person, but thank you for joining me. We're painting this fat bird. very slowly. Not very slowly. We're moving along at a pretty brisk pace. Oh wow, you can really see my hairline when I turn my head to the camera. So let's see here. Yep, I'm just highlighting. Oh yeah, thank you. I apologize. To shut up, Dane. I'm gonna use a hair dryer real quick to dry off this paint. So if you have headphones, take them off real quick. And I'm gonna do that in 3, 2, 1, and now. Yay. You're good. Okay, you can put your headphones back on. I apologize. Yeah, fat birds do deserve time and effort. I don't think I've ever seen an obese cockatoo, but I'm sure they're out there. Yep, just squirting out a little bit more white. And just drying the paint off, that makes it easier just to, you know, get paint on without having it being all mixed in with the paint that's on there already, you know. Probably gonna go back in and use a little bit of teal to you know, blend with that white. Oh no, it's yellow. How did that happen? Oh, he's okay. I was gonna go for a little bit of yellow anyways. He looks kind of sloppy when you start, but you work on him some more, just like any painting, and it'll start to really shape up. We're gonna make sure he looks really good and clean. I'm glad it's dry. You're welcome. I just saw that chat. There we go. Now I got the teal out again, and I'm mixing that with the blue, the white, just to make it gorgeous. I'm still wondering what color I should do for his belly. I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking maybe an orange. Yeah, orange. I'll do orange. That's good because that'll really bounce with the teal. And he is beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I like him. You know, if he's big and heavy, you know, he's not flying a lot. He's just eating. I was originally gonna paint him with little French fries. You can still see him there, but I decided, you know, I just want a bird just with its arms spread, and people can figure out why he's got his size on their own. But I just want to do a cool looking bird, and I'm gonna try to make him colorful. With its plumage. So let's see, I got a little bit of this primary blue again. Get a little bit of Payne's gray. I'm just doing like little feather lines. I've never done that before. I don't think birds really look like that. I just think it'd be fun to try it. A little texture to this. his 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 feathering. That's the word. I forgot the word. It's really weird when you forget really obvious words. But he is gorgeous. I feel bad for all the people who have birds just slam into their windows. I've talked to some people and they'll have like really nice houses with big windows and there'll just be birds just smacking into them all the time. Oh wow, 3 viewers. We're up there. Thank you to the 3 people watching now. Got a new person who joined. Yeah, we're painting just a big fat lazy bird. He's looking gorgeous. Did you guys know that the majority of milk crate theft is organized milk crate crime? It sounds really weird, but that's actually true. People like steal milk crates and resell them to other people or grind them down for scrap plastic. That's the majority of milk crate theft. Like people just stealing them for their own use, so it's only a small percentage. I know that because one time someone yelled at me for stealing a milk crate from a Dairy Queen and I was Googling about it. Dairy Queen don't need milk crates that bad. That was all not true. If you are Dairy Queen. Wait, no, I put the milk crate back actually, never mind. Yeah, that was true. I didn't get any of those Dairy Queen milk crates. Yeah, let's do his belly orange. That'll be fun. So I got the orange now. I apologize for talking about milk crate theft. I got the orange. He's gonna be gorgeous. Doing orange just like orangutans. I'm gonna do a little bit of white first. And then for the shaded part, yeah, they got milk crates. They got them just like sitting outside. They have no protection on them at all. They just sit outside the door so they can kick them over after they get my order on. The Burien Dairy Queen is pretty okay, but there's some Dairy Queens, like there's one out in Everett. Every time I go there, they're just rough. I went there one time. I got a cheeseburger. They had the burger just had the bottom and the top half of a bun. It didn't even have. It was just a bottom half and a bottom half of a bun. It was 2 bottoms, not even the top bun. They're like missing half the stuff from the order, and I think they gave me the wrong soda. And when I took the soda, the lid just like straight fell off. That was the worst Dairy Queen I'd been to. I was with someone and they're like, "Oh, this food is coming pretty fast," and I'm like, "You just jinxed it," and they did. But I love Dairy Queen ice cream. Yeah, they are. They're not the best in the world. They're burgers though. They're edible. I like them a bit better than Wendy's burgers. I know people out there love Wendy's. They're gonna hate me for saying that. I think Wendy's is good because it's food, you know, like you can eat it. But I don't personally just love Wendy's burgers. I don't really crave them. I feel like they're just, you know, they're good burgers. Oh, sorry. I'm allergic to birds. Like that one specifically. Awesome. Well, he is coming along. Kind of want to give him some fancy eyebrows, but I don't want it to look too much like, I know someone else who does fancy eyebrows. I don't want it to look like their eyebrows. So I'll think of something. I think Popeyes has the best chicken sandwiches. Like, McDonald's, they're fine. I haven't really tried, KFC's. Chick-fil-A, I'm not really supposed to eat there because they're homophobic, but one time I tried it. And I was just like, yeah, I don't think that was really worth it. But it was fine. But yeah, I like Popeyes. Their chicken sandwich is always just like a lot of chicken. And it's flavorful. The chicken's definitely lost the chicken sandwich war. Cause they got eaten a lot. It was pretty much a lose-lose situation for me. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the pickles are great. There we go. Here's his beak is looking beaky. Back to 2 viewers. It's just us again, sweetheart. Just 2 viewers. Yeah, I like to do like a brown as a shading with like yellow and orange because I think it's just a color that works well. And orange is really a standoffish. It's like really a bold color, and sometimes you don't want it to be that bold. You just want a bit of like a subtle shadow. I wonder if there's a way to mute my mic when I just a moment. Let's see if I can mute myself for when I use a hair dryer. Okay, I just figured out how to mute my mic. I might be way louder now. Yeah, it is quality over quantity. You are the high quality viewer. So I'm gonna hair dryer and I'm gonna mute the audio so you won't hear it. Oh, I'm back. There we go. I didn't blast anyone's ears, hopefully, with that. Yeah, I really like using the golden acrylic white. It's like this tube of fluid paint, and it's just really opaque. Like you do it, it just goes on really strong. I tried the heavy-bodied golden acrylic, and it just doesn't really go on the same at all. If you're wondering what heavy body and the other one is, this is heavy body. It's like something you can physically hold in a tube, and this is fluid. Well, this is fluid where it's like a liquid. And so that Windsor paint is actually the kind of the best paint I have right now. That's a white, and that's pretty opaque. think, yeah, I'm just gonna start adding the yellows on him over here. He's coming along pretty fast. I'm happy with that. That rapid speed. Rapid fat bird speed. Yeah, no one saw it. Let's see, I'll dip into the brown very carefully again. Just a bit. There we go. Oh yeah, he's coming along. I like that. A little bit more of that brown with the yellow lines on his. I don't know if birds really got that much. I don't think they do, but it's fun to do it. Yeah, he's popping off. Gonna wash this off. I don't know, it's just a dog. I just thought the picture was funny. There used to be this website called Shrek Chan that was like a 4chan ripoff, but people were only supposed to post about Shrek. And after a year, the people that owned the website killed it because they said, yeah, this isn't funny anymore. The website's dead, goodbye. But on the website, if you clicked a certain page, it would take you to a page where it was just a picture of that dog like moving across the screen slowly. And I just have it saved on my computer and transferred over to all my new computers ever since then. It's just a dog that's there. It amuses me. Let's see, where's that blue? Get back here, blue. Okay, blue dried up. Saw down there on the feathers, bird was just looking a bit sloppy. So I wanted to cleanse him. Yay! Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's not my pet. I have a pet Brittany Spaniel, and I love her. But I'm not gonna put her on a stream of me painting. Just because I don't, out of respect for her. I might sometime. I love her. But yeah. There we go. Little thingies on his feathers. I'm wondering if I should do his eyes just black or like white eyes and give him cute pupils. If you want the eyes black, let me know. If you want them just to be like white with the colored pupils, let me know. I'll let you think on it. And tell me your opinion. Oh yeah, we're back to 3 viewers, yay, and 6 followers. Thank you, Shankinator15, for following me 15 minutes ago. I did not see that, but I'm happy you did. Now I'm just doing some white because I want to do some Just little thingies. I think it'd be fun. I don't know what this is called. Shapes around the figure. Yeah, I will do pupils then. Thank you. 3 viewers, yay. Gonna do the white then. Gonna give them kind of like not really wide open eyes. I want them to be kind of just like kind of open, you know. It's like lazy. And I'm gonna go over that white with some gold, you know, make it fancy. Yay! He looks beautiful. Now I'm gonna go ahead. Where did I put the gold paint? Just a moment. Okay, I put it here. It is. Oh wait, no, that is yellow. Here it is. Here is a fancy gold. I just use that when I'm just doing gold. Yep, I'm gonna mute my mic because I'm doing the hair dryer. I just realized I could just click a button. It'll go quiet. I'm gonna stream more in the future, so I want to figure out a way to like press a button on my keyboard and have it just automatically switch over from audio of me painting to just like DJ Khaled or something when I use a hair dryer. I think that'd be beautiful. I got this really small, not really small, I got this smaller brush than the ones I've been using. Do that to get a bit more white over those eyes. You kind of got a bit too much blue mixed in. Just notice there's there's a little bit too much teal and white up there. You're gonna clean that up, then I'll squirt out a little bit more primary blue. And, you know, I'll just do the blue now. Sorry if I mumble a lot when I paint. Very scatterbrained sometimes. All I can do is eyes orange. That'd be a good one. Orange or green. Still 3 viewers, yay. Painting while I'm doing the hair dryer just feels ridiculous, but it's fun. I don't want to accidentally dry the paint right onto my brush or something though. Cool, so there he is with his eyeballs. I'm going to do the pupil really big, so it makes it really look like his eyelids are down over his eyes. And that way the orange in his eyes complements the orange on his belly. See, do I still have a little bit of that brown? Yep, I have a little bit of the brown. I use that just to very gently accent his pupils. Or his retina? No, cornea? I don't know. Area around his eyeball. The pupil's a black part. This other part, that's the other thing. It's whatever it's called. Then I'll do a little bit of yellow on this side of the eye. Someday I want to find the numbers of a bunch of kids I went to middle school with. I just want to call them up and just talk mad shit. I don't even want to identify myself. I just want to just call them and say something and hang up. It'll be the satisfaction of having the last word. Yeah, now I'm doing the gold over the white. Because gold is fun on canvases. It's less fun on prints because it's harder to replicate it, I feel like. Unless you like screen printed a print. Yeah, it would be therapeutic. Unless you screen printed a print and you used like gold fancy ink. It's just not the same in a photo. In person, it's just got that shininess. I gotta do a few coats of the gold to get it on there. He is gorgeous. 3 viewers still. Wow, you guys are watching this for real. Thank you for watching. I was talking to my boyfriend on the phone earlier. I was reading something about dolphins, and it said dolphins are almost as intelligent as us, or like as intelligent as us. And I'm like, I don't think that's true. He said he didn't really agree. He said I think he thinks dolphins are pretty smart. When you think about the dolphins, they're pretty dumb. I mean, they're smart animals for sure, but you've never seen a dolphin wear a hat or make a necklace. You know, you've never seen a dolphin. They give gifts, yeah. You know, they've been documented as giving gifts. You've never seen them wrap the gift. They are, they don't have like, you know, they don't like have farms or anything. Yeah, I was reading an article. It's like crows are better at problem solving than dolphins. And I'm like, yeah, wow, that's a crow. And I still think dolphins are amazing creatures, but I think they're a bit overhyped.
I mean, they're really smart for sure. But I'm just like, I've never seen, an dolphin. I've not bought anything a dolphin has made. I don't see the dolphins at the UN. Maybe we're keeping dolphins out. I'm not anti-dolphin. I'm just waiting for the dolphins to prove themselves. Okay, I'm glad nobody dropped off from viewership there. I remember they like gave that monkey Coco a kitten, and it cared for its cat very well. And eventually the cat passed away, and it was sad. It would be wild if they gave Coco a kitten and Coco just like chucked it out a window, and they were like, "Oh, it must not understand that it's a pet." And then Coco would like sign in perfect English, "Yes, I know why you gave me this animal. I just lack empathy." And they're like, "Oh no, we taught the world's only sociopath gorilla to speak sign language." Oh, thank you for watching, Shut Up Dane. I feel bad about that username. The bird is almost done, so when you are done with dinner, you will see the posted result of the bird online. Enjoy your food. Thank you for enjoying the show. And I super appreciate you sticking around and engaging. It's been awesome. And this bird will be awesome. This bird is dedicated to you specifically. Yeah, no, we're right. Right at the turning point here. I'm gonna hair dry this bird down again, and then we're gonna paint him with black line. Woo! Now I'm gonna squirt out a little bit of black. Alright, deck down to 2 viewers. It's just us now. We're gonna enjoy the show. But yeah, there's lots of animals that are pretty dumb. I think elk, they aren't the brightest. I don't know about turtles. Turtles might be very smart, but they're slow, so that really is an impedance to them. It impedes their ability to get stuff done. So I feel bad for turtles. That's not comment on their intelligence. Rats seem pretty smart. Not smart enough to use a stick. If they could use a stick and pick it up with their mouth and poke it into a mouse trap, that would be way smarter. Overall, though, rats aren't bad. Orangutans are really smart. I've seen an orangutan wear a jacket before, just because it was cold. Possibly to style, to look fashionable. I can't say for sure though, but orangutans are pretty dope. know apes have wars. There have been there are Wikipedia articles about great gorilla wars and stuff where these factions of gorillas would fight. I wonder if there's been any ape terrorism yet. That's a very intense question. God. Yeah, pretty bird. Ain't a bird. This guy is looking fancy. There's his under his eyes. I think I'll give him little eyelashes too. That'll be cute. Oh yeah, that's a crisp line. I like this brush. Yeah, this is a Raphael brush, which was over $10 for one brush, but I think it's worth it because it's a real nice little brush. I think mooses. I don't know if it's just moose or mooses. It's plural. I think mooses refers to the variety of species. They're pretty badass, but they're not always the smartest. They're cool. I feel like bears are probably smarter than they let on. I have nothing to back that statement up with.
I'm just talking out my ass.
Beautiful. That bird is
Really
coming together. He always gets stuck. Stuck to the easel. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. This is the easel I bought with the money I made after my first ever art show. Remember, it was a really big deal to me at the time. And I've been using this so long that all the paint I've just wiped on it has slowly just been building up to this weird chunky surface. I'm not sure what to do about it, but I don't mind it too much. Don't want his feathers to look too much like scales or something. So I think those little feather lines I did might help a bit.
But overall, it's clear that it's a bird.
I feel like, God, that is a nice line. This is a nice brush. I'm really trying to give that weird pattern I did with the wings make sense, and I'm just drawing where the individual feathers go that are making up his curvy wings. We are, wow, 1 hour in, but this is really coming along quick. That is a loud dog that lives in my home that I rent. It is always that loud. Doesn't matter the time of day or the season. Wow, yeah, I think the painting's almost there. I'm gonna go ahead, even though I got some final touches left to do, I'm gonna sign it right down here. Just got my name on there. Paths. Yay. Now I'm going to use a hair dryer. Dry him off. Gorgeous. Now he's almost complete. The final step will be, I've got a small amount of that golden acrylic white I was talking about earlier. It's not actually gold colored, that's just a brand name. I'm going to squirt out just a little bit. Peel it off. There it goes. Use this nice brush here. Just little highlights on his lashes and his eyes. Oh yeah, I can do little eyeball highlights too. That's nice. Little lines on around the pupil. Let's see, what else should I do, huh? Little white there. Yeah, do some white. Make him pop even more. Oh no, one viewer. They're gone. It's just you and me now. Well, I guess they got the gist of it, you know. I'm just kind of over finessing it at this point, but I like to make it look really beautiful. Let's see. Boop. A little highlight under his eye bags. Highlight on that one. Highlight on this wing. Highlight here, highlight there. Whoa. And I can't think of okay, yeah. A little beak whiteness. Doesn't hurt. Yeah, I can't think of anything else, so that is it. That is today's bird. There he is. He's beautiful. Yay. I'll get him close to the camera so you can all see his gorgeousness. Yeah, he's just a colorful little critter. Thank you to everybody who watched me stream this today. You're all amazing. I love you guys, and yeah, you're awesome for watching this. I I super appreciate it. I'm gonna sign off now, but have a great night, and I love you specifically. Thank you. Yay!